when you look at Yoshinobu Yamamoto, it's hard to find a guy who's more important to their team right now than Yoshi is to the Dodgers, given the situation with that pitching staff.
Well, he's their ace. I mean, it's simple as that. And, you know, he talked about wanting to be the ace. And this year, he talks about wanting to win a Cy Young as well. Well, so far this year, he's acted like the ace. He's done that. And now more than ever, and especially today, they need him to be that ace. What's the ace's role? An ace's role to go deep in the baseball game, go deep in the game, to give the bullpen that time to reset. That's one. And the other thing, and you touched on it earlier, is to be that stopper. Well, yes. So they need both of those things today from their ace and Yamamoto.
Well, Stephen, with Yoshinobu on the mound and Hae-Sung Kim playing defense behind him, these two guys have built a really special relationship. There will be times when both of them are down on the bench. Well, they will just be chit-chatting with each other pretty much the entire game. And there was a moment where I was like, what language are they speaking to each other? Because I didn't think there were similar words in Korean and Japanese. I asked around, and they said there are a few that are similar, but not really. So finally, I got to talk to the guys, and they said they speak to each other in English. And so it's a little bit of a broken English because they're both learning, but it's a way for them to continue practicing, and it works perfectly for them, guys.
Through the universal language of baseball as well. Also, Kirsten, this is a genuine question. Who doesn't feel like they have a special relationship forming with Hae-Sung Kim?
No one. I think we all think he's our best friend.
Diamondbacks have runners at the corners. 2 outs in the 7th. The Dodgers lead by 1.
He's pitched in the semifinals of the WBC and pitched well. He's pitched in Game 2 of the World Series against the Yankees and pitched well. This game here in regular season simulates some of that pressure.
Pitch 110. An ace on the mound. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the 2-2. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 7 shutout innings.
He was outstanding. He knew when he needed to make pitches, and he did. He had some deep counts, but within those deep counts, before the walk, he got the guy out. He had an outstanding night. The 7 shutout innings, only 1 hit. This last pitch, a cutter in, and some fantastic reactions all over the ballpark.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto was absolutely brilliant, did exactly what the Dodgers needed from him tonight.
You know, so amazing. He was a very accomplished pitcher in Japan, was outstanding. When he came over here, yes, last year he was a rookie, but he really started to pitch like a veteran. This season, pitching like a Cy Young Award candidate, and really tonight, really made a nice early statement against a very tough D-backs lineup. He shut them down for 7 strong innings, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks. But again, more importantly, he gave his team a chance to win. Because let's be real, the last 4 nights has not gone our way, and then some. We needed him to be that stop.
Max, this game was something else, but for you guys to come back and win this, first just being in that situation to come in clutch, how important was that for you to get that result?
It was huge. I think most important for us was seeing Yama go, you know, as deep as he did. Gave us a lot of length. We really needed that. He was unbelievable tonight. I thought he had the stuff to go the distance for us, but you know, just to be able to fight back, you get punched in the mouth, be able to, you know, punch right back. It's big out of the guys.
Playing behind Yoshinobu tonight, what gave him the edge that you were seeing from him on the mound?
He was just attacking. It looked like he had command of all of his pitches. He was moving it on both sides of the plate. He had them off balance, and, you know, he was just really, really good.
With the matchup in Arizona, it seems like we've come to expect this battle between these two teams. But for you all, did it feel like a must-win tonight?
I mean, we've been in a little bit of a slide, so yeah, tonight was a big one to get, especially against a division opponent. You know, it's just hopefully we can take this momentum, move forward, and keep building on it. And you know, like I said, it was huge for Yama to give us some length.
Well, Max, congratulations on this win tonight.
Thank you.
Yoshi, you were excellent tonight, but just when you look at the result of this game, for this team to battle back, to pick up the win, just how big was that for this group?
今日まず素晴らしいピッチングでしたけども、同点になって逆転されて、そこから今日勝てたっていうのはチームとしてはどういう意味があるでしょう。
逆転、一度されましたけど、最後まで、最後打線つながって、なんとか全員で勝てたので、すごくいい試合だったと思います。
That was a great game, you know, because they got tied and then flipped the game. But we came back and winning a game like this is great.
For you personally, just 7 shutout innings, but you were pretty reliant on the curveball. Was that game plan, or was that just feel and execution of your pitch?
今日、7回シャットアウトだったんですけども、その中でやっぱカーブっていうのは、山本さんの中で重要だったんですか、今日投げる中でも。
そうですね、カーブだったりカットボールだったり、ウィルの、ウィルが、なんていうんだろう、すごく考えて、うまく配球してくれたので、とにかくウィルを信じて思い切り、投げていきました。
Will was calling the great games, and I trusted him, and then I made my best pitches.
Were you aware that you were throwing no hitter for 6, and what was sort of going through your head over the course of the outing?
途中までノーヒットで行ってたということで、ノーヒットノーランとかちょっと考えたりはしましたか？
やっぱり9イニングはやっぱすごく遠いので、130球ぐらい投げれたら別ですけど、球数も順調にいってたんで、はい、とにかく目の前のバッターに集中して投げてました。
So complete the full 9 innings is really hard, and then because also today because my pitch count was going up, so I wasn't really thinking about it.
Just how you and Yoshinobu navigated through their lineup just so efficiently. What was working so well for you guys tonight?
Yeah, he was just mixing. His curveball was really good tonight. His cutter, turned out to be really good tonight as well. Obviously, he's always got good fastball command. His changeup was for a splitter was really good. So, yeah, just mixing it up, keeping him off balance. Going up, down, in, out, all that. He executed. It was really fun tonight.
Was leaning on that curveball, was that more kind of game plan, or was that just kind of how it was playing and how he was executing it?
Yeah, just kind of how it was playing. He was striking it really well. He was getting it below with 2 strikes. So he was kind of, rolling with it.
When you look at tonight, it was an uncharacteristic night for you. Just what do you think kind of gave them the edge in the at-bats going up against you, those 2 long balls?
Leaving it too much in the zone. I mean, you never want to see the ball go out of the park, especially late in the game. And what Yama was doing out there was incredible. And then Vess, Ben, and then Bonda saving me. So, I mean, yeah, it's just too much on the plate and leaving them good pitches to hit.
Yeah, Yoshi was fantastic. We needed every bit of it. Certainly, we pushed him more than we have all year, and he earned that opportunity. I thought tonight he was just getting ahead of hitters all night long. The split, the curveball really came into play today. But that's a very tough lineup to navigate. And he just competed his tail off and going 7 innings, set us up certainly to win a ball game. And I thought early we swung the bats well, didn't get anything to show for it. But, it certainly turned in that 9th inning. But to come away with the win was huge. I don't know if it was a must-win, but certainly given Yoshi's outing, I think that you could almost you don't want to waste that great of an outing. And so it was just good to see after going down 2 runs in that 9th inning to come back and then ultimately Max to, driving the winning run was big for all of us.
You used the word ace before the game about Yoshinobu, and you don't use that lightly. How has he defined it, not just in this game, but also throughout the season?
I do kind of pick, I use that word very carefully and cautiously because there's a lot of that comes with that. And certainly track record. I think there's just the ability to go deep in games when you need it, to handle left and right, to be a top-end guy. There's very few in the big leagues. And so I just see a confident player. And even that Pavin Smith at bat where he got over 100 pitches right there, he wanted that last hitter. And so I like looking at guys and trusting the guy that's on the mound.
Tori, it looked like you might lose this game 1-0 the way Yamamoto was pitching, but to lose it the way that you did 4-3, how much tougher is that to stomach?
Yeah, it's every loss is a tough loss, and we kept fighting. We fought the whole way through this game. Yamamoto had some really good stuff today, and I just think our guys were grinding. We got that first hit by Cattell, and I feel like that energized us a little bit, and then we tied up the game with a solo home run in the 9th inning. So our guys were fighting the whole day, and I'm proud of that, just with consideration to what Yamamoto did, but it wasn't in the cards.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。